大家好呀，我是红星二老。这个视频是献给某位朋友的，那么咱们就用英语解说。Let's play some 183, shall we? Let's get a taste of what a laser gun's supposed to be like together. After the equipment changes, this tank has found, finally, his long-lost glory. What do you mean by that, you may ask? Well, I say it's the combination of the self-destruction and the surprise motherfucker effect. No, it's the correction punch effect. Anyone who's familiar with Gundam should understand what I'm talking about. Like, doesn't matter how strong, how dominant those new tanks came out, they always have to face the hanging sword of Damocles. And that very sword is our friendly 183. So, how do we play this tank now? Let me explain. Situation awareness, reading the map, has always been the fundamental and the most important thing. And by doing these things, it allows you to be one step or even two steps ahead of the enemy. By the time they have arrived to certain positions, you are already at the countering spot. And the rest is just like a song. Smooth criminal. And this is exactly what we're doing here. We have spotted the 57 Heavy in the factory, and at the same time, our mediums in Zone 1 didn't spot anything. These informations are already enough to depict where they're going. Obviously, the town. And one other thing, have you noticed our M103 is AFK the whole fucking time? Why is that important? This is a very basic human logic that in this game, players are going to chase those easy damage. And this is the very reason why I'm staying here. You just cannot find a better bait than an AFK 103. And as you can see, it paid off. And then I left a marker here, telling myself how far away am I from the enemy. In this range, I will not be spotted unless I move, because I have the camo net activated. And well, as you can see, we ambushed another tank. This is just like what I mentioned at the beginning of the video. You have to read the map, you have to read the situation, predict the outcome, and then be there before the enemy does. As big of a gun as it has, this tank still has that little edge, that little subtlety. What's most satisfying is that by paying attention, it is going to reward you. It's going to give you 1,300 damage, 1,200 damage back. I mean, how can you not like this tank? At this point, we already ambushed the shit out of them. Our Foch, our M6Yo is already coming back. And for the enemy team, they don't have any more heavy tanks. Well, they have a full health 50B, but let's be real, it can't hold shit. So, I'll let my teammates deal with the 50B. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna counter this 183. I hope that blind shot hits. Ooh, wait a minute. The 50B still have some hit points. Yum. Load the hash and say goodbye. And with that, this game is GG. And this is how you play the 183. Very simple. Check the surroundings, read the map, plan ahead, go to those positions, and then shoot. That's it. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yes. When it comes to English commentary, it kinda suddenly just brings me back to my high school days. I remember our high school English teacher is called Cat. I know, it's such a cute name. And I'll be honest, I never pay attention to any of those classes. Because like when you're 15, 16, you have all those rebellion in you. You want to fight the authority. And this is my way to fight back. Don't listen to them. But ironically or not, she was the reason I met my girlfriend. First girlfriend. Okay. Let me tell you the story. I was in Guangzhou number 2 middle school. And you know, we have those, how should we call it? Little competition, entertainment event. Something like the Creators Concert and Super Singing Star. For me, back in the days, I was too fucking shy and I have no creativity. I don't want to play piano in front of hundreds of people. So I decided to participate Super Singing Star, which just sing. For me, it's much simpler. But before the event, I was probably being too naughty. So Cat, our English teacher, asked me to go up stage and present myself. I still remember she asked me to sing Starry Starry Night. Wait, that is actually called Vincent. It goes like this. Starry Starry Night, The rest of the song I don't remember. And okay, so I just went on stage and then I got so nervous. But then at that very moment, I looked down. I saw one gorgeous looking person. She looked back at me with a smile. I was so nervous, but she smiled at me. And I was like, oh my god, what the fuck are you doing? Stop looking at me. She didn't say anything, but it seems like she's trying to tell me that it's okay, nobody's gonna laugh at you. Just sing the song. And miraculously, I finished the song. And then after the class, I went to her to say thank you. And that's how everything started. Sometimes these things, they just happen. Oof, I mean, these are golden memories. Do I regret not paying attention to my teacher's English classes? I don't know. Probably not. Because the whole system is pretty pointless. It doesn't teach you English, it teaches you how to do those exams. But I gotta say, I'm wholeheartedly grateful that she's one of my teachers in high school. Yeah. Do I still want to talk about this game? One thing. The reason why I relocated here so early in the game, despite our rhino is still alive, is because, like, back to the topic, we have to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of the enemy. If I stay at the normal TD spot, at this very moment, I'm already too late to retreat. However, instead, we are here, and guess what? We can still shoot the enemy, at the same time, having enough room to retreat back to cover. The rest is very simple, just waiting for them to come, wait for our teammates to come, and between us, we can form a crossfire. I remember 1 or 2 weeks ago, Ace has made a post exactly about this, and he called it the transition rate. Basically means how well you are traveling between positions and positions in the purpose of countering enemy movements, aka forming crossfire. I did want to make a video about it, but I feel like the topic is very complicated and there's so many things to cover. I'm not so sure how I can manage the length of the video. So I would love to hear you guys' opinions about it. Do you want me to make a video about that transition rate? If you really understand this, it basically puts you into that 70% win rate category. I guess that's a good enough, or I should say intriguing video title. How to be 70% win rate. Comments down below. And yeah, this concludes the video. See you next time. I love you guys. Bye bye.